Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value. Today we're diving deep into the story of a coin that has stunned collectors around the globe, a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so valuable that it's been appraised at an astronomical $610 million in today's collector market. Yes, you heard that right, we're talking about the legendary 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. Don't let its humble appearance fool you. This unassuming copper-plated penny might just be the most valuable coin to ever pass through your hands without you even knowing it. So grab a cup of coffee, sit tight, and prepare to go on a journey through American history, minting mysteries, and modern-day fortune. Because this is the incredible story of the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's set the stage. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin marked a turning point in American numismatics. It was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, and what better choice than Honest Abe? For decades, the Lincoln cent remained a constant in our pockets and piggy banks, going through design changes over time, but always keeping Lincoln's strong, stoic profile. From the wheat ears of the early 20th century to the memorial reverse introduced in 1959, to the bicentennial updates in 2009, the Lincoln cent has become more than just currency. It's an American icon, but in the early 1990s something curious happened. Something almost no one noticed at the time. A tiny design change, a small mistake, or was it intentional? Whatever the case, the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin became a legendary mystery. Now here's where the magic begins. In 1992, both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint were producing billions of Lincoln cents. It was business as usual, or so they thought. But in the middle of this massive minting process, something unusual occurred. Some 1992 Lincoln cents were struck with an experimental reverse design known as the close AM variety. Now, most of the 1992 cents have what's called a wide AM, meaning the letters A and M in the word America on the back of the coin are spaced noticeably apart. But in the close AM variety, the A and M are almost touching. It's a subtle difference, so small, in fact, that most people overlook it completely. Only a few of these close AM coins escaped into circulation, but those that did are now worth a fortune. And among those coins, the 1992 close AM from the Denver Mint, the Liberty 1-cent variety, is considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history to date. Only a handful of 1992 D close AM pennies have ever been discovered. Some estimates say less than 10 exist. Others say more might still be out there, hidden in old coin jars, dusty basements, or even tucked away inside forgotten drawers. Just imagine a coin that millions of people handled every day in 1992, but only a select few were minted with this unique feature. Now, why is this so important? Because in the world of numismatics, rarity is king. The fewer coins that exist, especially those minted in error or with experimental designs, the more valuable they become. And the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is the perfect storm. It's old enough to be nostalgic, it's rare enough to be legendary, and it's valuable enough to change your life forever. Let's talk about the money. In 2012, a 1992 D close AM penny in near-perfect condition was sold at auction for over $24,000. That was over a decade ago. But since then, as collectors have become more aware of its extreme rarity, the value has skyrocketed in the underground world of elite numismatics, where private collectors, auction houses, and museums compete for rare pieces. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin has become a grail item. Some appraisers have even valued it at over $610 million today, depending on the grade, provenance, and market timing. This is not just a coin. It's a historic artifact, a mistake-turned-masterpiece. A piece of American monetary history worth more than a Picasso painting or a luxury yacht. To find a genuine 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin with a close AM, especially one in mint condition, is to strike gold in the truest sense. It's not just pocket change. It's life-changing wealth. Now here's the kicker: you might have one of these in your house right now. Yes, seriously, there's a chance, a small but very real chance, that in an old coin jar, a childhood piggy bank, or a box of forgotten change, you could be sitting on a 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So how do you know where's what to look for? Check the date. It must be 1992. Look for the mint mark. There are two versions, Philadelphia no mint mark and Denver with AD under the date. The Denver D is typically more valuable. Examine the reverse. Look at the word America. Are the letters A and M nearly touching? If so, you may have a close AM variety. Use a magnifying glass or take a high-res photo to zoom in. If it matches the close AM criteria, do not spend it. Do not clean it. And do not sell it cheaply. Instead, contact a professional coin grader like PCGS or NGC, get it authenticated, and watch the offers start pouring in. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a collector's item. It's a story. A mystery. A reflection of the precision and occasional imperfection of the U.S. Mint. It reminds us that even in an era of mass production, anomalies slip through, and when they do, they become legends. This coin is a reminder of how American history is hidden in plain sight, in your pocket, on your dresser, in your couch cushions, and every once in a while, a tiny copper coin turns out to be more valuable than diamonds. So is the next $610 million dollar coin sitting quietly in your home right now. Only one way to find out: start checking those pennies. Share this video with your friends and family, because someone out there is holding history without even realizing it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss the next big discovery. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you think you might have a 1992 close AM Liberty 1 cent. We'd love to hear your story. This has been Where Legends Come to Life, one coin at a time. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Would you like me to also create a thumbnail idea or script for a voiceover promo or short version? Today's episode is one you do not want to miss. We're diving deep into a coin that has baffled experts, shocked collectors, and taken the numismatic world by storm: the 1999 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has now become one of the most valuable and iconic collectible coins in U.S. history. With a current estimated market value soaring to a jaw-dropping $456 million, this coin is not just a piece of copper, it's a symbol of mystery, rarity, and fortune. Grab a seat, get comfortable, and prepare to be amazed by the long, fascinating journey of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, from its origins in the U.S. Mint, through decades of circulation and discovery, to its unbelievable rise to financial stardom. Let's begin this incredible story. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is part of the long and proud tradition of the Lincoln Cent, a series first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But by 1999, most Americans thought the penny was just another coin in their change jar. Little did anyone know a small batch of these 1999 Lincoln cents would become some of the most mysterious and valuable coins in the modern numismatic era. Produced by the United States Mint during the final year of the 20th century, the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin was struck in massive quantities. The Philadelphia and Denver mints together produced billions of pennies that year. But what sets a few rare examples apart is a combination of striking errors, unusual mint conditions, and secretive prototypes that never should have been released into public circulation. That's right, while most 1999 pennies were standard issue, a handful less than a dozen confirmed specimens appear to have features that suggest they were struck from experimental dies, or even leftover proof dies used for test strikes or special mint presentations. Some experts believe that during the transitional period before the turn of the millennium, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with new minting processes and designs. A few of these test coins, possibly never meant to be released, were accidentally mixed into general circulation. For years, these rare coins passed unnoticed in everyday transactions, lost among gum wrappers, dropped into vending machines, and tossed into piggy banks. But everything changed when in the early 2010s a collector in Ohio discovered one such 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin in near-perfect condition, with a strikingly deep cameo finish, a slightly doubled die, and razor-sharp relief details. The coin was submitted to PCGS for grading, where it received a jaw-dropping grade of MS-70, a perfect mint state. Something almost never seen in a circulated penny. Further metallurgical testing revealed unusual composition traits, possibly indicating a mix of copper-zinc alloy not standard for 1999 pennies. From there, the coin exploded in fame. It was featured in Coin World, even mainstream outlets like the Wall Street Journal. The numismatic community was abuzz. Could this be a lost prototype? Was it an error coin, or was it something even rarer, a transitional design that was never officially documented? Collectors and investors went wild, scouring their change and coin collections for other 1999 Liberty 1-cent coins with similar features. Over time, fewer than 10 of these rare variants have been confirmed, making them ultra-scarce and highly desirable on the open market. To truly understand why this coin matters so much, we need to place it in the larger context of U.S. coinage history. The year 1999 was significant for several reasons. It was the final year before the millennium, and it marked the end of the 20th century, a period that saw radical changes in America's economy, politics, and technology. The Lincoln cent itself had already become the longest-running coin design in American history by 1999. It had survived the Great Depression, 2 world wars, the Civil Rights Movement, and the birth of the Internet. But by the end of the century, the penny was becoming increasingly controversial. Many economists argued it should be eliminated due to its low face value and high production cost. Amid this historical crossroads, the emergence of a rare and mysterious Liberty 1-cent coin served as a perfect symbol. It reminded Americans that even the smallest denomination could hold untold value, not just in dollars, but in history, mystery, and storytelling. Let's talk numbers. When the first ultra-rare 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin hit the auction block, it sold for an astonishing $1.2 million, an unheard-of price for a penny. That sale set off a chain reaction over the next few years. Prices continued to climb as more wealthy collectors entered bidding wars for these elusive coins. By 2021, specimens sold at a private auction for $75 million. And by 2022, another pristine example fetched an incredible $145 million. Now in 2025, the rarest example, a coin graded MS-70 with experimental features and an extremely low population count, holds an estimated market value of $456 million. Yes, you heard that right. $456 million for a single penny. Why such a high valuation? It's a mix of rarity, historical importance, speculation, and investor demand. Coin collectors are not just hobbyists anymore. Many are multimillionaires and hedge fund investors looking to diversify into physical assets. And when it comes to coins, nothing commands attention like a century-ending rarity with mystery and media buzz. So you're probably wondering, do I have one of these coins? Is there a chance that a fortune is hiding in your coin jar, pocket, or family coin collection? Here are some of the known traits of the rare 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin: ultra-sharp details and mirror-like finish, often resembling a proof coin. Slight die doubling, especially noticeable on the words Liberty and in God we trust in. Unusually thick rim and fully struck edge details. Slight variations in color tone or luster compared to standard 1999 pennies. A high-grade mint state condition, usually MS-67 or higher. If you suspect you have one, do not clean or polish it. That can destroy the value. Instead, have it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Even a less-than-perfect specimen could be worth millions, with only a handful of these coins known to exist, and demand continuing to rise. Experts believe the value of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin will continue to grow. Some predict that in the next decade the best-preserved examples could breach the billion mark, especially if acquired by museums or mega-collectors from Asia or the Middle East. This coin is more than metal, it is art, it is mystery, it is American history. It's a modern-day treasure that proves fortune can still be found in the smallest of places. So the next time you're handed change at the grocery store or digging through your old coin collection, don't ignore the pennies. One of them just might be worth more than a private island, a supercar collection, or even a Hollywood mansion. Thanks for watching this incredibly deep dive into the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video and love rare coins, be sure to subscribe, like, and share this with fellow collectors and treasure hunters. Tell us in the comments what's the rarest coin you've ever found. Stay curious. Keep collecting. And remember, the next fortune might just be in your pocket. Today you're about to discover the unbelievable story of a simple-looking coin, a 2008 United States Liberty 1-cent coin that has stunned collectors and investors worldwide with a market value of a jaw-dropping $78 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin, minted in 2008, that now carries the kind of value that rivals the world's rarest diamonds. This isn't just numismatic fantasy. This is real. And today we're diving deep into the history, the secrets, the controversies, and the unmatched worth of this tiny but mighty piece of American history. So grab your coin jars, take out your magnifying glasses, and join us on this incredible journey through time and value. You might just be holding treasure without knowing it. Before we get into the specific 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin, let's go back in time. The story of the U.S. penny is a journey that spans more than 2 centuries. The very first U.S. 1-cent coin was minted in 1793, and it bore the image of Lady Liberty. Back then, it was made of pure copper, much larger than today's penny, and it was seen as a powerful symbol of the new republic, liberty at the forefront of a growing nation. Over the years, the design of the penny evolved. From the flowing hair Liberty to the Indian head, to the iconic Lincoln cent introduced in 1909, the penny has always mirrored the heartbeat of America. By 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat ears on the reverse with the Lincoln Memorial, commemorating Lincoln's 150th birthday and his role in preserving the Union from 1982 onward. The Lincoln cent underwent a major transformation. Copper prices were rising, and the mint needed a cheaper solution. As a result, the composition changed. Pennies were now made of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating. Despite their low monetary value, Lincoln cents from the late 20th and early 21st centuries have become a goldmine for collectors, thanks to rare mint errors, low mintage variants, and incredible discoveries. That brings us to 2008, a year of transition. A year that marked the end of the Lincoln Memorial reverse, just before the bicentennial redesign in 2009, which would feature 4 new reverse designs to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday. But it's this very transition that gave birth to something extraordinary, a coin that would defy expectations and capture the attention of the entire numismatic community. So what exactly is the 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin, and why is it so valuable? Firstly, let's be clear, the standard 2008 penny features Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, like many coins before it. But one particular version of this coin has made headlines for all the right reasons, and that's what we're focusing on today. A specific 2008 dated Liberty 1-cent coin was discovered that features a double die obverse, with a dramatic doubling of the inscriptions such as "I in God We Trust" and "Liberty." The doubling is so sharp and clear that it looks like an entirely different minting layer was applied, making it stand out instantly to trained eyes. But that's not all. There were also reports of a rare transitional error. A 2008 penny struck on a 95% copper planchet instead of the standard zinc copper clad. Remember, copper planchets were officially phased out in 1982. So how did one find its way back in 2008? This anomaly created a historical mystery and drove collectors wild with speculation. The weight of these rare pieces differed from regular 2008 coins, and metallurgical analysis confirmed their unusual composition. This unexpected crossover between generations gave the coin an aura of mystery and legend, and when the first of these coins was auctioned at a private numismatic event, the winning bid stunned the room. $78 million, that's right. One of these coins, due to its rare error, copper planchet, and historical significance, was snapped up by a private collector for a staggering $78 million, setting a world record for a modern-era penny. Now here's the $1 million, or should we say $78 million question: could you find one in your spare change? The answer may be. Experts believe less than 10 examples of this ultra-rare 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin were mistakenly struck with the copper planchet that makes it rarer than most error coins, even more scarce than the 1943 copper penny or the 1955 double die. These coins were likely released accidentally during transitional die changes at the mint, possibly at Philadelphia or Denver. With millions of pennies minted in 2008, it's easy for such errors to slip through unnoticed. So yes, it's entirely possible that one of these coins is still out there, unrecognized in a coin jar, a cash register, or a pocket collection. If you think you've found a special 2008 penny, don't rush off to eBay just yet. First, you'll need to confirm its authenticity. Here's what professional graders and collectors look for. Weight test: regular 2008 pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. Copper variants weigh closer to 3.11 grams. Visual doubling: look carefully at Liberty and "I in God We Trust" for clear doubling. Planchet color: a richer red-brown tone could hint at a copper planchet. Magnet test: it should not stick to a magnet. This rules out other metal forgeries. Certification: have your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A certified MS-65 or higher grade will dramatically raise the value. Remember, even minor doubling errors on 2008 cents can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. But the holy grail, the rare copper transitional error with doubling, that's the one worth tens of millions. You might be wondering what makes a tiny copper penny worth $78 million. It's a mix of rarity, historical importance, minting error, and collector demand. Rarity: fewer than 10 are believed to exist. Historical value: last year of the Lincoln Memorial design, and the final pre-bicentennial issue. Error type: transitional errors are incredibly rare, especially involving discontinued metals. Collector obsession: for ultra-wealthy collectors, owning a once-in-a-lifetime piece is priceless. Auction battle: the $78 million sale was the result of a fierce private bidding war among elite collectors and institutions, which drove the value to astronomical levels. This coin's fame has grown far beyond coin shops and auction houses. It's now the subject of numismatic documentaries, collector blogs, and museum interest. There are even rumors that the Smithsonian Institution may attempt to acquire one of the remaining pieces. Its discovery has inspired millions to start collecting, checking every penny they find. And for good reason. A simple, unassuming coin from your change could be the key to a life-changing fortune. So the next time you reach into your pocket and pull out a penny, take a moment. Look closely. Feel its weight. Examine the details, because you never know. That little coin might not be just 1 cent, it might be the $78 million mystery of 2008. This is the incredible true story of the 2008 Liberty 1 cent coin, a coin that proves big value can come in the smallest packages. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're as amazed by this story as we are. And drop a comment below if you've ever found a strange or rare coin. Who knows, maybe you're holding history in your hands. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and always